Welcome to week 15 of my Mounjaro UK journey. My name is Ginger and this is my channel Ginger Goes GLP1. If you do like what you hear on this channel, please think about liking, subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. It really does help my numbers. What can I say about week 15? One thing I will say about week 15 is it has been my hungriest week on Mounjaro. I mean, hunger has returned with a vengeance. Um, I have literally had several days this week where my tummy has been growling and rumbling, and I have been ready to have my breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever it was. So I'm not quite sure what's happened, but I am currently on 5 milligrams of Mounjaro, and I have been now since week 6 was my first week. Yeah, so the 6th week was my first week on 5 milligrams. I'm now on week 15, and I'm about one dose into a new pen, or two doses into a new pen, and I don't think 5 milligrams is cutting it anymore. So I am very, very, very seriously thinking about jumping up to 7.5 milligrams because, yeah, I haven't had a great week in terms of my yeah, it's been my most difficult week so far. So as you know, my weekly weigh-in video, I like to go through all things, so mood, hunger, cravings, sleep, side effects, calories and goals. So this week my mood has been okay. I mean, it's been a bit meh. Obviously it's just that time of year. I said that on my sort of Thursday catch up, my midweek musings if you like. That I do struggle with seasonal affective disorder, but it's not to the point where it's affecting my life or I'm crying like I would do in previous years. I've had seasonal affective disorder for quite a long time, and at times there would be days where I'd just be like weeping for no reason. Yeah, no conceivable reason, and that hasn't happened this year. And I am putting some of that down to Mounjaro. So yeah, mood okay. Hunger, like I said, my hunger levels have been the strongest since I started on Mounjaro. And when I say hunger, I don't just mean like I'm peckish, I'm wanting something. My stomach is growling. Um, I feel like I haven't got that same appetite suppression that I started with. It's funny because I look back and a lot of my videos like, oh, I can't eat enough. I can't eat enough. I'm only eating 600 or 800 calories. Oh, poor me. Whereas fast forward to week 15 and I'm like, oh, I want all the food. It's not quite that bad, but I think what shocked me is that hunger has returned probably to pre-Mounjaro levels. Now, having said that, my hunger has returned. I don't have the same appetite suppression and I don't have that feeling of fullness very quickly that I had in the beginning. What I will say though, moving on to cravings, is I haven't really had like insatiable cravings or I must have this or I must have that. It really has been, sorry, I've got an itch. It really has been, like, oh, I'd like some salmon for dinner, or I fancy a chicken wrap for dinner, that kind of thing. And I think as a person who has struggled with weight and has had insatiable hungers, cravings, food noise unbelievably all the time, I'm struggling to understand what is a craving and what is just a normal desire for a particular meal, if that makes sense. So when I think about my sister has never had a weight problem. She's the tall, skinny, beautiful one in the family. So she's never had a problem with weight. And when she wants to eat something, like if she wants a steak, she'll go to the store, she'll buy a steak, some chips, and she'll make herself a dinner. I don't think she has that, oh, I want a steak with chips and sauce and onions. I think it's very simple for her. And I want to say that I think that's what I've got. Um, so when I think about what I want to eat, I know what I want to eat, but I don't have that food craziness, if that makes sense. Um, and one thing I noticed today was the reason I'm in my pajamas. I should have said that to start with. Yeah, I got so cold today. When I came in from like doing errands and grocery store and stuff like that, I turned on my heated blanket in my bed, and yeah, I've got the heat on, and I just decided to snuggle up in bed with my pajamas. So yeah, but there was something apart from the one short I did from my bed. There's something that stopped me from vlogging from my bed. I don't know what it is, but anyway. Um, so yeah, oh, I've lost my track now. Oh yeah, so when I came in, I had the groceries that I needed to make my meal. And I'll tell you what my meal was, because it's not like a skinny slimming meal. When I used to live in America, I worked in a restaurant, and this restaurant used to have a buffalo blue cheese chicken wrap, which is a wrap with like breaded chicken, hot sauce, which I'm not allowed with Barrett's esophagus. But anyway, we're ignoring that. Um, Blue cheese, tomatoes. I think there's celery in theirs, but I never used to get it. And rocket or arugula in America, and some like ranch dressing. So I had that in mind. I really wanted that, but not like out of control wanting it. Um, so I went and bought all the ingredients for that, and I bought a small sweet potato because I was going to have some sweet potato fries with it. So I came in, and like I said, I came upstairs, I unloaded my shopping. Um, I went back downstairs and I started putting dinner together. So I was putting dinner together, kind of got it in the oven and got everything, tidied up what I'd left before I'd run out of the house. And I am going somewhere with this. Um, and then, sort of dinner was ready, and I put the stuff away. I put the wraps away. I put like the cheese away. I put everything back where it should be. And then I sort of, went to have my dinner. And it was only at that moment that I realized that previously, when I used to come in from the grocery store, and I think I've done this for as long as I can remember, I would be eating while I'm cooking dinner because I had this insatiable hunger, craving, food noise, just desire to eat, wanted to eat all of the things, So if I'd done like the weekly shop, I'd be having little bits of everything. So I'd have a slice of ham, I might have a slice of avocado, I'd have a couple of grapes, I might open a bag of chips. Um, uh, what else? A little slice of pate on some crack. So you see what I mean? So by the time my dinner was cooked, I'd eaten probably a dinner already. Um, but I noticed that today, so in my normal person hunger and food prep, I hadn't done any of that. I had just made my dinner. I'd gone upstairs. I'd put stuff away. I'd come back down. I tidied up. And then my dinner was ready, and I only ate my dinner. The other thing I would say is that I ate all of my dinner and didn't have that feeling that I needed to stop. Um, when you start Mounjaro and you're just full all the time, like if you have a glass of water, you're full. If you have a protein bar, you're full. I didn't have that. So I've had my dinner and I am full now, but I'm not over full. And that's why I'm wondering if the 5 ml has stopped milling. Stop 5 milling. I got that off my Mounjaro Journey UK. I can't remember his name. He's really good. Go and have a look at his channel. And he said a couple of weeks ago, I just feel like the 10 ml isn't milling, and or isn't 10 milling. And I was like, what does he mean by that? But actually today I absolutely 100% understood, because whilst I don't have the food noise, I don't have the insatiable cravings. Um, I I do notice that I am eating more. I'm thinking about food. I'm not having to force myself to eat. If anything, this week I've been upping my protein to try and get on top of my hunger. So yeah, anyway, let's draw a line under that. I think we can agree that I'm probably on my way to 7.5 milligrams, because I've got a trip booked in April, end of April, and I definitely want to be under 200 pounds by then. Um, so I've done cravings, sleep, status quo again. I said that last week. I think my sleep has improved in the sense that I'm getting into a deeper sleep. So I think my body's just become more acclimatized to Mounjaro. So yeah, I might start dropping sleep unless something happens. Maybe you don't want to hear about that. Side effects. Last week I had the dreaded constipation. We're back to service as normal again now. So I can't say I changed anything. I think maybe it's just a blip. Maybe it would have happened had I not even been doing Mounjaro. But anyway, yeah, I'm just back to normal without really too much other intervention, if that makes sense. Calories, I have my calories this week have been um they were averaging about 1300, and I say they've been averaging at 1300. I had a pure panic. um Sorry, I don't know if that's working. I had a pure panic on Friday morning, so yesterday morning, because I had a cheeky weigh in and I wanted to jump up and down and scream and cry and batter things and lose my mind and never vlog again and give up. So I hadn't lost an ounce when I weighed yesterday morning, like nothing. And right, so I've written it down. So I felt a sense of shame, failure, letdown, panic. The meds have stopped working. All of the weight's going to pile back on. I'm going to be back where I started. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. What have I done wrong? Checking my calories, like going through. Oh, and because I'd been hungry, like I've been hungry because I haven't really been eating more. Um, and yeah, so yesterday was just absolutely shocking to me. And I went through like several things. So, shall I take laxatives? Shall I not eat? Shall I go to a sauna? Shall I just lie on the vlog? I'll just say, oh, yeah, I lost 2 pounds this week. Aren't I great? Um, or the other one was take an extra 2.5 mil out of the 5 milligram pen that I've got. So all of these thoughts were going in my mind. So it wasn't Mounjaro that had failed, it was me that had failed, and there was something wrong, and I couldn't believe this was happening to me. And me anyway, um, what did I do? So all of those things were in my mind about what I was going to do. How I was going to like try and get on top of it. I did nothing. I decided I'm going to ride this out. I'm going to be a grown up. 55 years old. I should be a grown up already. Um, I'm going to ride this out because it might just be a blip. It might be water weight. It might be I've just oh, I can't think of that word where you just don't lose weight for a while. Plateau. I might have just plateaued for a little while my body catches up. But all through this, I knew that I was kind of like maybe I'm on my way to the 7.5 milligram pen. Anyway, so I did nothing, and I'm really, really glad I did nothing. And I'll tell you why in a minute. But it was just to say that you look at, like, there's loads of UK vlogs, there's loads of UK vloggers now, um really nice people out there. There's a couple of people I'm not that keen on, but anyway, there's loads of UK vloggers now. It was very predominantly the US, but there's many out there. Just put in Mounjaro Journey UK or Mounjaro UK and they'll all come up. I'm not going to name them because I might forget some and then they'll get all weird that I haven't mentioned them. But anyway, um you look at different people. Some people have lost half a pound, some people have lost a pound and they're delighted with it. Some people have lost 4 pounds and they're worried about it. So there's all different things going on in the sort of weight loss stratosphere. Um, and I'm part of that. And so I'm really glad that rather than freak out, do something drastic, go crazy, do what I would have always done, I wouldn't have ended up where I am today. So today I got up and I had my weigh in. We'll come to that in a minute. And I think I decided last night actually, I'm going to put on a dress. And it's a dress that I bought in, I wrote it down. It's a dress that I bought in September 2022. And it's been sitting in my closet the whole time because it kind of fit, but it didn't fit well. And I just looked lumpy and bumpy and bulky in it. Anyway, I tried that dress on last night. It looked nice. I put it on with my new boots that I can get on over my calves because I've lost weight on my calves. And I went off to the shops today. So in a dress, not the dress I bought the other week, because that's it's kind of like that's too dressy. Um, Too dressy. um, but yeah, so I went out and I did my shopping this week. So yeah, I was pleased with that because that was a little bit of a non-scale victory after all of my worry, my panic, and everything like that. And that one week is not going to define my whole journey. So, um, where was I going with this? Sorry, I'm just reading my notes. Yeah, okay, moving on. So yeah, we'll take that as a non-scale victory for this week. So going back to goals, obviously my interim goal is £210 and my medium term goal is £199. So where am I today? So last week, I've got to move you so I can see my board that I have it written down. So last week I weighed in at £214 and 2 ounces, which is 15 stone 4 and 2 ounces, or 97.2 kilos. And last week I lost £1 8 ounces, and that was a total weight loss since the start of my Mounjaro journey on the 1st of October 2024, £33 and 6 ounces. And then this week, this morning, I weighed in at £213 and 2 ounces. So I lost £1. That's 15 stone 3.2, or 96.8 kilos. So yeah, a total loss of £1. And after yesterday's shenanigans and feeling like I was an absolute waste of space loser, craziness, panic, meds aren't working, whatever, all of those different things, I lost a pound. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that as a big win, because you know where I was going with this was not catastrophe. I managed to get on top of it, and I was pleased I managed to get on top of it. And I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything drastic. But yeah, I'm definitely, so I have now ordered a 7.5 milligram pen from MedExpress. I don't know why it's taken me this long to get around to ordering, but I have ordered that. And if anybody is interested in a referral code, I've got that. That will take £40 off your first purchase with that code. So if anybody would like that, just leave me a message and I can pass that code along to you. Right, so I'm going to wrap this up saying that week 15 has been the most stressful week so far in terms of hunger and yeah, feeling all the feelings and things like that. But it's also been a really good week because I've been able to recognize again some of my patterns coming up and choosing not to react to them. You know, that's the old expression, isn't it? If you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. So by changing my thought patterns, by recognizing that, you know, this could be a blip and I don't need to do anything drastic today, i.e. yesterday, um, I've come out the other side and I feel better for it. So yeah, that's week 15 kind of in a nutshell. Quite a big nutshell, but a nutshell anyway. Like I said, if you do enjoy my content, please do like and subscribe, thumbs up. I haven't really been saying that, and I think I'm suffering the consequences of that. So, but yeah, the people that come back every week and leave such amazing positive comments, and everyone that commented on my last vlog from Thursday, which was quite raw and open, I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate knowing that I'm not the only one going through this, that other people are resonating with my content. So thank you very much for those super positive comments. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will be back.